Hello and welcome to another video from Minus Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we're looking at something that is not old at all. In fact, we've broken with tradition. We've broken our age-old rule, and we are now showing something that is only about 4 or 5 years old. Why, you ask? I hear you ask. Well, it is based on the vintage television program Wonder Woman, which starred Linda Carter as the magnificent Wonder Woman, which was a 3-season TV series which ran from 1975 to 1979. The first series was based during the World War II, and the second and third series was based in modern day, with the title for the second and third series being changed to The New Adventures of Wonder Woman, whereas the original title was Wonder Woman. 3 series produced, 59 episodes plus the movie pilot, and it aired from 1975 to 1979, and it was very, very popular, especially with the dads, because Linda Carter looked amazing in this skimpy little outfit, yeah, the rest is history. Okay, so it does have the vintage connection to the Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV series of the 70s, but it's also a one of the figures that Mego produced when they relaunched their company. Okay, so this is the card that it comes on, and it's got World's Greatest Mego Heroes, which again is a retitle from the original series from the 70s, and it's got ages 17 and above, and it's got Wonder Woman with the Wonder Woman logo. It's an 8-inch action figure with 14 points of articulation. Marty Abrams presents Mego, and it's got warning, choking, has a small parts not suitable for children under 3 years old. Okay, that's the front of the card. Now, before we have a good look at the figure itself, let's turn the card around and let's see what we've got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around, and on the back you've got something a little bit different. So you've got more of a modern take on Wonder Woman, the image that's on there. And it's got Marty Abrams presents Mego, and you've got the Wonder Woman logo, and that's more of an image of Gal Gadot, I think, as the current Wonder Woman. It says Wonder Woman 8-inch action figure with 14-point articulation. It's Marty Abrams presents Mego. It says Marty Abrams, aka the father of the action figure, has relaunched these figures in response to overwhelming demand. Mego, pronounced Mego Corp, was started by his father David Abrams in 1954 and named by his younger brother Howard, who would say Mego 2. Howard later became the head of sales for the company. Mego Corp sold over 20 million of its now standard 8-inch action figures worldwide, and Mego Corporation is proud to take over that fine heritage today. It says Mego officially limited edition action figures with original detail and quality. You've got MC and Marty Abrams presents Mego are trademarks of Mego Corporation. It's Great Neck, New York. 2020, all rights reserved. Join the official Mego fan club at Mego Toys. And you've got the DC, the Wonder Woman, the Warner Brothers logo, and the copyright information all at the bottom there. This is item number 62823, barcode number 850002478235, made in China, MTI 125-2020. I said, yeah, don't quite know what that means, but there we are. And you've got the choking hazard warning on the left-hand side, and the distributor at the bottom right-hand side there. Okay, so that is the back of the card. Now I'm just going to turn the card back around to the front, and let's have a good look at the figure itself. Okay, so I have zoomed right in on the figure itself, and you can't see the face very, very clearly because of the hair. And the hair is all wrapped around the face there, which is a bit of a pain. I'm just trying to move it so that you can see the face a little bit better, but it is all wrapped around the face. And really, the old style figures, they used to have a plastic sheet that held the hair back, certainly on the Star Trek figures like Lieutenant Uhura, but they don't seem to have done that on these modern figures. But it is a based figure based on the original Mego Wonder Woman figures from the 70s. So it's that type of figure. the same body as the 70s figure, but with our updated articulation and quality. So 14 points of articulation. What are those 14 points, I hear you ask? Okay, so the 14 points then, so we've got the head, which turns, we've got the waist that turns, we've got the shoulders that move up and down, we've got the arms that move up, and we've got the hands that move. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10. Knee joint, top of the leg, 12, knee joint, top of the leg, 13, 14. So that's the 14 points of articulation. So basic articulation. The outfit, again, is all based on the Mego figure from the 1970s. So it's the same kind of cloth outfit, skimpy little thing that same as what was worn by Linda Carter in the original Wonder Woman television show, and she's got her truth rope there with her, and obviously she's in her red boots there as well. And as all of the Mego figures, these are the 8-inch figures. So if we put our ruler at the top there, we can see that she's 20 centimeters tall, which converts to none other than 8 inches. And the width wise, she is about 6 centimeters probably, and about 3 centimeters deep. So that's pretty much the standard size for the Mego figure. The Mego figures were always great because they were a little bit bigger than the 4-inch figure, well, twice the size of 4-inch figures, but they were not as big as the 12-inch figures, so they suited the playability a lot better. Just wanted to show you one of my original Star Trek figures from the same timeline, from the 1970s, and you can see the size-wise, the height-wise is exactly the same. Obviously, because it's a man, they made the figures a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier, but the articulation was the same. So head, waist, tops of the arms, elbow, and the wrist, all with the same points. Waist again, tops of the legs, and the knee joints. So there's no other. So that's the whole articulation, and Mego figures have all been the same throughout time immemorial. The articulation on all of them are exactly the same. So pretty good articulation. And these figures, don't forget, are all now limited edition, whereas originally they were mass produced. All the ones that Mego produce now are limited edition, run for a short amount of time before they are finished and moved on. Some of the new Mego figures actually come with a sticker on the front of the case with an individual number, usually a gold sticker or silver sticker, and it tells you the number of that particular batch and the number of figures that were produced for that particular batch. This particular one doesn't have that, so there's no numbers. This one's not particularly numbered, but it is obviously still limited edition, but there's no particular quantity shown on these particular figures. So how well did these figures do on their release in 2020? Well, sold out very, very quickly. As with all of these Mego figures, all these new ones seem to sell out quite quickly. They don't seem to be around for very long. You find them in or more so online than anywhere else, really. Certainly in the UK, and they really don't appear in many places for very long before they are sold out, and then the next batch replaces them. So Mego are producing a lot of figures. However, their lines are huge. So they've not only done redone the figures from their original time, or done some of the figures from their original time, but they're also doing a lot of figures now, all based on TV and movies, and they're going for an awful lot of different characters. But as I say, they run them for a short amount of time, and when that's finished, they just move on to the next one. So yes, as with all of them, produced X quantity, sold out very quickly. We're only 4 years on, so these figures do still appear quite regularly on platforms. But coming up, I should imagine in the next 5 or 10 years, they're going to be in very low supply, and demand will be just as high as they are with the original Mego figures these days. So I can only see these figures going one way, and which is the price going up and up and up until they reach their their capacity, I suppose, if you like. So yes, they do appear on the platforms at the moment quite regularly, fairly decently priced. They're not overly priced at the moment, but then they are for collectors. They're not for children to play with, unlike the original 1970s figures. These ones are just literally for the collectors. So yes, they appear on platforms. We at Midas Touch have managed to secure quite a quantity of different Mego figures. And all of these figures are available on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to very simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website where you'll be able to find these and many other Mego action figures and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody. And I'm absolutely positive that this is something that you're not going to want to miss, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new items which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or perhaps just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed reviewing this wonderful Wonder Woman action figure with me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next video. So bye for now.